Hello everyone, today I want to reflection about the material defining and reviewing in relation to adapting and adopting materials. Teaching materials play a crucial role in achieving effective teaching and desired learning outcomes. For English teachers, selecting appropriate materials ensures that new knowledge and language items are presented clearly, purposefully, and systematically, enhancing students' interest and understanding. This text provides insights into the processes of adapting and adopting materials, aiming to guide novice English teachers in their material selection and adaptation to optimize student learning outcomes. Difference between adopting and adapting materials. Adopting materials. This involves taking existing materials, such as textbooks or course books, and using them as they are. Adoption is often a straightforward process, allowing teachers to utilize pre-prepared content. It is generally easier and quicker, making it a preferred choice for many teachers, especially those who are new to the profession. Adapting materials. This refers to modifying existing materials to better suit the needs of the students or the specific goals of a course. Adaptation can involve changes to the content, structure, or activities to make the materials more relevant and effective. This process requires a deeper understanding of the student's needs and the course objectives, and it can significantly enhance the learning experience. Adopting materials. Adopting materials involves using existing textbooks or commercial course books. These materials are pre-designed to align with curriculum goals and objectives. When adopting materials, teachers should evaluate the content to ensure it meets the course's goals, students' language proficiency, and learning styles. Using textbooks. Advantages. Textbooks offer ready-made teaching texts, learning tasks, and a structured framework. They provide security, guidance, and support, particularly beneficial for novice teachers. Textbooks are also time-saving and ensure that the curriculum is covered systematically. Disadvantages. Textbooks may not account for students' background knowledge or interests. They often contain low-level questions and may not promote critical thinking. The reading level might be too difficult for some students. Furthermore, textbooks can sometimes be outdated and may not reflect the latest developments in the subject area. To select a suitable textbook, teachers can use Meatley's 2005 evaluation checklist, which considers aspects such as content organization, cultural relevance, vocabulary, grammar, and the appropriateness of exercises and activities. Evaluating textbooks carefully helps ensure that the materials are aligned with the student's needs and the course objectives. Using authentic materials. Authentic materials refer to content not originally created for language teaching, such as news articles, advertisements, and real-life texts. These materials are beneficial as they expose students to real language use, increase motivation, and provide cultural insights. Advantages. Authentic materials are up-to-date, provide real language exposure, and can be more engaging and relevant to students' needs. They help students see the practical application of their learning and make the learning process more dynamic and interesting. Disadvantages. They may contain difficult language and cultural references, posing challenges for lower-level learners. Teachers must carefully select and sometimes adapt these materials to ensure they are suitable for the student's proficiency level and learning goals. Additionally, the use of authentic materials may require more preparation time and effort from teachers to ensure they are effectively integrated into the lessons. Adapting materials. Adapting materials involves modifying existing materials to better suit the course's objectives and the student's needs. This process ensures that teaching materials are effective in promoting learning and addressing any identified issues. Considerations for adapting materials. When adapting materials, teachers should consider the following. 1. Course objectives. Ensure the materials align with the course's goals. 2. Student proficiency. Adapt materials to match the student's language proficiency. 3. Learning styles. Modify activities to cater to various learning styles. 4. Interest and engagement. Make the materials interesting and relatable to students. 5. Language difficulty. Adjust the language level to be appropriate for the students. Teachers can also evaluate the materials using a set of guiding questions to identify potential problems and determine necessary adaptations. These questions address the purpose of the course, students' background knowledge, and the appropriateness of the content and activities. Types of adaptation. 1. Altering existing materials. This includes rewriting, reorganizing, or simplifying the content to make it more accessible and cohesive for students. 2. Mediating existing materials, providing additional instructional support and guidance to help students engage with the materials effectively. 3. Selecting alternate materials, choosing new materials that better meet the students' needs and compensate for learning challenges. Reasons for adapting materials. Common reasons for adapting materials include insufficient grammatical input, lack of communicative activities, inappropriate difficulty level, unappealing activities, and imbalanced skill focus. Teachers may also need to address cultural content and ensure that materials are interesting and engaging for students. Principles and procedures of adapting materials. Experienced teachers often modify course books to better fit their students' needs. Key adaptation procedures include 1. Adding, supplementing extra-linguistic items and activities to cover inadequacies. For instance, if a textbook lacks enough exercises on a particular grammar point, additional practice activities can be created. 2. Deleting, removing unnecessary or redundant items and activities. If a textbook contains too many similar exercises, some can be omitted to focus on more diverse activities. 3. Modifying/rewriting, changing aspects of the materials to make them more appropriate for the learners. This can involve rewriting instructions or exercises to be clearer or more engaging. 4. Simplifying, making materials easier to understand by reducing complexity. For example, simplifying the language in reading passages or instructions can help lower-level learners. 5. Reordering, arranging materials in a different sequence to make them more interesting and suitable for learners. This can involve changing the order of units or activities to better match the student's learning progression. Adopting versus adapting, which is better? While both adapting and adopting materials have their advantages, adapting materials often proves to be more beneficial in the long run. It allows teachers to tailor the learning experience to meet the specific needs and contexts of their students, leading to more effective and engaging learning outcomes. Importance of learning materials. Learning materials significantly enhance student achievement by supporting the learning process. They allow students to explore knowledge independently and provide necessary repetition. By integrating authentic materials and carefully adapting textbooks, teachers can create a more engaging and dynamic learning environment.